When we do the drivers meeting, I'll bring all that stuff. Oh, they brought vests. Somebody donated vests.
Art, I see you're supervising this operation quite well.
I sure am. Everybody knows their job, and I just let it up to them to do their job.
That's right.
I don't want to interfere.
That's what I grabbed those for. Plus, I even have
These are from Carl.
Found somebody, and they, 3 hours later, I got a.
The only thing that's two is the hat.
I put in one. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, wow. Is there a national cemetery here? Or we're on the wrong road. Well, let's take a look through the... It's beautiful here. Hi.
There's even a photograph that shows the Custers themselves playing a piano like this. Well, Mrs. Custer's playing and the general's holding her music for her, and they're surrounded by other officers and their wives. One of these officers may have been Lieutenant James Calhoun, who we see in this photo, as well as Maggie Custer, the general's sister there. Like I said, this room had to be added on to the end of the house after the first one burned down, and they rebuilt it, making the parlor bigger, displacing the dining room where it is. That's where the kitchen used to be, so now the kitchen's here. And we have some contraptions here that you probably recognize, like a stove that would burn fire and coal, as well as irons and a waffle maker. Yeah, I just couldn't. Just more complicated.
Yeah. You usually had a couple going, one on the stove and one, like this right here. Like
Yeah.
this one.
Enlisted in the Army at the time. And of course, they would be in charge of washing the soldiers' uniforms.
What were they called?
Laundresses.
Laundresses.
The ferry boats are out of commission, and so they would swim across the Missouri. Yep. Then they would, do that of drinking, and that would lead to two main types of death here at the fort: getting shot by a civilian or drowning while intoxicated. Yep. This is George Custer here, along with General Alfred Pleasanton, and the rest of Pleasanton's field staff is here along with Custer. Pleasanton was actually the one partly responsible in helping his young Captain Custer be promoted to Brigadier General during the war at just the age of 23, making him known as one of the boy general.
The 23 years old.
Yeah.
Fish cages. Put those into the river and catch fish. They still do that.
Boiled with squash and bison fat. That sounds delightful. Good.
from the outside, these buildings don't look very big, but when you're inside, they're very spacious in there. It's amazing architecture, in my opinion.
There we go, Molly.
Oh, okay.
You're all set.
Thank you.
They got you, Bun. They got you.
I look like constellations on my life.
Yes.
And this
The constellation Venus.
looks like constellation of bed bugs.
Well, you'll fit right in when you go back to Altoona. Hey guys, Johnny and Renee here. Coming at you from Camp Fenderbender. In the sun, in North Dakota, Bismarck, General Sibley, 96 degrees today. And we've decided that we, in quotes, have decided we're going to the water park to cool off a little bit. We are gonna go in the lazy river.
Don't let him fool you. He was excited when he heard it was like a real water park and not just like a splash pad. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm not gonna disagree with that here. I thought we were going to a little splash pad. She wants to spend $12. I'm like, I don't know, $12 a person for a splash pad. I didn't say that because I thought that's where we were going. Anyways, how convenient that she's got packed up and ready to go, except for her bathing suit and towel. And I said, how convenient that you conveniently left that out. It's as if you knew that we were going. You have already decided for us.
I was hopeful. that we would be going, and so I didn't have to dig it out of my duffel bag.
We'll go with that. Okay, so tomorrow it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. So we're gonna go swimming and hang out on the lazy river. And tomorrow's the second round of registrations and the driver's meeting. So we'll do that, and then that's tomorrow, Saturday. Sunday at 8 a.m. is first gear. So we'll see you then for day one of the Lewis and Clark Trail. Hey guys, Johnny and Renee here, coming at you from a water park in Mandan, which is across the river from Bismarck. How's your hair looking, honey?
Ridiculous.
It's okay, we're at a water park. It's acceptable.
It is.
So it was all fun and games until a storm came and put some lightning down, and now we had to all get out of the water, so we're waiting here to see what happens. But yeah, real nice water park here. It's a perfect day to cool down in the water. Much better than sitting in the hot sun next to a burning hot shelter. So, oh shit. Have a good time, honey? Good. Yes, I had a great time. We waited it out, they opened it back up, we got back in. Now we're going back across the river, back into Bismarck.
Look at all the boats today.
Wow. Don't let us join them, you got it. Campers, Johnny and Renee here, coming at you from General Sibley's Campground in Bismarck. I have some precious cargo to take to the airport. It's 4:45 in the morning. We gotta get up the road here. I don't want to make too much noise, but I guess that's the way it is. Well, here we are, guys. I got the precious cargo to the Bismarck International Airport here in Bismarck, North Dakota there, buddy. How many terminals is in here? 2. 2 terminal. It's a 2-terminal terminal. Flights to anywhere. Some restrictions may apply. Words of wisdom by Honey.
Be careful. And no video is more important than your life or anybody else's.
You're right.
Don't go crazy just trying to get a good shot.
Couple things to start with. Who's here for the first time on a convoy with us? My goodness. Excellent. That means the rest of us have been on maybe one or more, correct? Yeah. All right. Good stuff.
First one I've done without Brother Byrne, and I was thinking about that, but it's not just Brother Byrne. We just lost John Cheney over the years, Bill Pryor, Mark Segrist, Mac McCluskey, Rod McDonald, a lot of them. So to start this off, let's dedicate this convoy to the convoys that aren't with us. If everybody agrees with that, on the count of 3, give a good yoo-ha. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
So that's That's what the clipboard job is. Next thing you're gonna have is your window identification card for your vehicle. We've done this convoy after convoy after convoy. Well, we've got a selection of Sharpies up here, or maybe you got your own, and put that, and then whenever we stop, put this on your windshield on the outside, probably under the wiper or whatever. Just don't lose it, because going down the road you might with it on. You'll have a Ziploc envelope in here that'll be for your driving instructions that you get, because we're going to hand out the driving instructions by regional section. So today we're going to hand out day 1, 2, and 3. Put them in there. You pull out day 1, put it in your clipboard. You're going to use that, and then put it back day 2, etc. Okay. There might be some other little things that we're going to add. All right.
But one more thing, because when you introduced the core team, you missed a guy, and that's Terry Shellswell. I happen to know how much time he puts into this, because we're good friends and I live nearby him. And I'm gonna tell you right now, him and his wife put in untold hours into making this happen. You have no idea.
Very good point, and a tremendous amount of time has been put into this, I know. I talk to him every now and then, and my portion is this. Terry does it all in Muriel. It's unbelievable what they do. And you'll reap the benefits along this ride of what you haven't seen getting done. So,
Everybody's hat off. If you're a veteran and you're raising the salute, I have no problem with that. But I want everybody standing, because again, we are representing our hobby in the MBTA.
Standing for the national anthem. Okay, just like we all would do anyways.
Yep. Okay. At 1/2 so at 30 minutes before first gear, we're going to release the support units. They're the march unit you see on the sheet. They're going to head to the next spot, to the stopping point. If we're at a morning break, they're going to head out about 30 minutes before we do for the break. Okay, they may not travel precisely the same route as we do, but where we're going out in into the backcountry here, there's probably only one good way anyway. All right. At 15 minutes to first gear, the advanced party is going to leave. They, as Bob said, they are going to travel the same route that we will. They're just a little bit ahead of us and going a little bit quicker, so that if there's construction that has popped up or there's an accident that's popped up, then we'll know about it, and we may not have any more than just knowledge. Knowledge is power. We'll know that, okay, we're coming up on an accident. Just be aware of it.
There's 3 handouts here. Just take one and pass them on.
Let's get you some help.
One more thing real quick. There was a question asked to me. Your participant sign needs to be on the inside passenger side window, okay? The inside passenger side.
Tonight, I'm gonna discuss some of the things that happened along the Lewis and Clark Trail that we're following for that next day. I'm also gonna do a compare and contrast, convoy versus Corps, kind of a contrast, like we're gonna do 88 miles today. The Corps did 130 because they were following the river. Man, they really liked the indigenous people there. They got along really well with them. Lewis and Clark had a lot of trade goods. They had the locals had a lot of agricultural products that Lewis and Clark could buy as well. So November 27th, 1804, Fort Mandan was completed. January 1st, 1805, 2 cannons were fired to celebrate the new year. Many of the Corps attended the dance with the Mandan. February 10th, Private Howard was court-martialed for scaling the men of the fort. Lewis suspends the sentence in the last court-martial. They actually had
It takes usually 1 challenge coin in the proper hand, and it's amazing what they will do. Both military and civilian, police, fire. So I've used them on many convoys to help grease the skids, per se. And it's a fantastic memento for the convoy.
Rick, demonstrate with me how you give a challenge coin.
You never just say, oh, here, have this. You gotta shake the person's hand
And that's like, no, you keep it, man. I said, would you mind if I shared a cowboy poem with you guys? And it was like, I got deer in the headlights look from him, and he was trying to get out of our camp, and he said, it was like I invited him to watch my home movie for the last 50 years. He left that camp like a rocket. So I don't call it cowboy poetry anymore. I
That's kind of, you know, you know about this and hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We're parking them right on Main Street here.
Wow.
We unloaded lumber, you know, from the box cars.
Sure.
Into the building.
Into the building and sold them to the lumberyard. Wow.
Well, I'm used to living I had 7 of these at one time.
7.
Did you really?
Yep, 7 of them. Well,
What different body styles?
Yeah, I had the doctor's coupe and the pickup and the truck.
So none of you guys probably remember this, huh? This was that 4-acre blanket. The gas station was that way.
Really?
He sold the house.
Yeah. That's built in 32. Now somebody just slapped her and she said she should have sold it for more.
Yeah. Greyhound bus station.
Oh, I feel right at home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this.
Coil test for a Model T. Some of that stuff we're still using today.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nice. I never read one of those. Oh, really?
Take it over.
Right now, touch it.
We're only 2 volts.
Yeah.
80 amps. That's rare.
Now we're 3 volts. So, stick your tongue on it.
Putting it at the coils in there. See those?
There's a group of
This is
people
just
down
outside.
here that belong to Pioneer Auto Club. They like 4 stars. And this is where they meet. And
The ignition.
they restored all this and they do some work in.
Very clever. Was he coming in for a service or what? We got over there trying to figure out what it was.
Brian already tried to start it. It won't start.
Unfortunately.
I remember these little chairs, I remember using them.
Oh, yes.
Folds out and you step ladder, or you can put a kid on it at the table.
My grandfather had one of them.
Anyways, when they took all the insulation out of the cables, then we put it back into
You know, as old as it gets here, you'd want to put anything you could on.
Yeah.
It was from Denmark.
Wow. This is one of those ones you gotta walk down sideways.
pretty cool.
This looks like about a 10 by 12 shack. See if we can see inside. We sure can. Amazing. They escaped jail. We'll get you next time. Guys, Johnny here, coming at you from Runnings. I think that's a grocery store here in Bismarck, North Dakota, North Dakota State Capitol. 6:21 p.m. It's D-Day -1. So first gear's tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And one of my jobs as March Unit Chief is to scope out the rally point for the following morning. And in my mind, I have to picture the entire convoy, and let's say it's this parking lot. I have to picture the entire convoy sitting in this parking lot and how I'm going to get them out of here in the morning and down the road. Given all of the variables that come with a lot like this, limited entrances, exits, we might have civilian traffic in the morning. There's so many variables to take into account. That's part of my responsibility as the MUC, the March Unit Chief, is to get this all straightened out in my head. So I think I do. I'm going to have Ken Fields, the trail officer. He's going to be here probably early in the morning with me. I'm going to set him here. I'm going to have the headquarters and the heavies come in and turn left, which is going to be this way. Headquarters is going to be sitting pretty much where I'm sitting. The heavies, I'm going to have them go all the way around the parking lot. So they're pointed this way, back here in the back of the parking lot. Then I might stack the rest of the March units, the lighter vehicles, in rows over here on the other side of this parking lot. So we're all, there's plenty of room here. Hell, I could even bring the other March units in here next to headquarters, but over here. I'll see how it shapes up in the morning. But yeah, glad I came down here and checked this out instead of trying to figure this out at 6 in the morning when I haven't even had my coffee yet. So, well, we're gonna go back to camp and then I'll talk a little bit more before I close this video out and try to at least get it edited, all right? 105 degrees today, if I didn't mention that already. It's hot. But we got our registration done, inspections done. The light's green, I'm gonna go, hold on a second. We're going. She's a little hot rod with that trailer behind it. Anywho, everything's hunky-dory there. We're just, everybody seems to be itching to get on the road. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head north tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this inter-series video. I'm gonna show you the Lady Liberty here. There's Lady Liberty. Litterby.
Must have painted the inside of his windshield.
That's what it looks like, a little sun visor. Oh, it's the right color. Hey guys, so it's 9:45 p.m. Can you believe that? We must be nearing the time zone change. And I've said this, I've harped on this before, that as you move west or east a couple hundred miles at a time, and you are overnighting in those places, you can detect a change in the time relative to the ambient light. It's unique to this method of travel, this boondocking style of life. And it always fascinates me. I don't know, I guess I have a particular interest in those types of things in nature and silly stuff like that. So you can see there's no more awning, no more America 250 flag. We broke camp. I'm hooked up, ready to roll down to the running store. I'm gonna be up at 4 a.m. I'm getting up, gonna make some coffee, and I might even take a shower in the morning. Not gonna take one now. I mean, it's over. It's probably 80. I'm gonna guess it's 85 degrees out. And very hot day today. If I take a shower now, I'm just gonna be soupy in the morning anyways. So that's it for the pre-convoy phase. I had a question, or a comment rather, regarding what goes on before a convoy, and I hope I shared some of that with this video. It is a whirlwind of activity, and you know, I always fail to get adequate footage during these periods of pre-convoy prep, from the time I get to the rally point to the time of first gear, that 2 or 3 day period. And I apologize for that, but that is because it is just so darn busy. We got drivers meetings, we got reunions, we got working on vehicles, we got making sure people are going to come and get here, and it's just making sure everybody has their placards and their pennants and everybody knows what they're doing, and there are many new people every convoy, and it's too much to share, really, honestly, in this position that I do as chief. If I were just a regular participant like I were in the very first convoy that I shot video in 2019, it would be a different story, I think. Anyways, so I've been kicking around this idea. I don't know if you guys watch, the mosquitoes are really coming out now. I'm gonna have to spray myself again. I don't know if you guys watch oral history projects like American Veterans Center, and that Rishi Sharma that interviews World War II veterans. I'm kicking around the idea of developing a series of questions and starting to interview veterans that are on this convoy and future convoys. I'd like you watching this to let me know what you think about that, because I believe every veteran's story needs to be told and recorded before it's lost to history. And if you think about the millions of stories that we could have had from just World War II, and those stories, they're gone forever. You know, when you sit around the campfire at night on these convoys and you hear some of these stories, it is amazing what these men and women went through. And they're still functioning members of society. You know, it's a study. It's a study in perseverance and overcoming extreme trauma. Duty and sacrifice, in a nutshell. Anyways, I think more of those stories need to be recorded, and I intend to do that in one way or another. You know, part of that is recording these convoys, because there are so many veterans on these convoys. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I really would like to know your honest feedback. And just keep in mind that would take a lot away from the normal video diary that I do, because it would be, that energy and time would be focused in another direction. So think about that. Let me know in the comments. I would appreciate that. You don't need to subscribe. You don't need to like. You don't need to do any of that stuff. I'm not going to pander for all that stuff, but I would like to know what you think about interviewing the veterans here. Anyways, tomorrow's first gear. I think we're as ready as we're going to be. A lot of people are itching to get ready. A lot of people are itching to get on the road. And tomorrow morning we're going to do just that. So keep on jeeping them. We'll see you guys in the morning. And have a good one. Stay cool out there. Bye for now.